Hello, magnificent, marvelous, magical gangsters. Welcome to another edition of my show. I'll be host, Gangster Magician himself. I'm here to deliver you your message, because that's what I love to do. So I do what I love, and I love what I do. And I love being here with you because you're the best. Except the last, how about that? I wasn't here yesterday either, or Friday. That's 2 out of 3. I rarely do that. And I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to give you a reason why I do that. Okay, because there was a lot of action going on for Memorial Day yesterday. And I won't put it up unless I feel 100% confident in it. And I'm completely not distracted. If I have people all over the place, I can't. It's just, I don't care who you are. I guess I could probably do it if I wanted to, but I don't know. I was thinking about doing a live too. But I just don't know. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what it comes up as. I don't know what it says. I don't know who's talking to me. I'm just sitting there doing stuff. I don't know what the fuck it says. I guess maybe I need a computer. I don't know, something to do it. But who knows? Who cares? I probably won't do it anyway for a while, because I don't really want to. Because then that gives people the opportunity to come in there and say dumb shit to me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear your stupid stuff. Right, Archangel Michael? He said, yes, we don't want to hear the bullshit. Okay? He said, that is why I'm here. That's why we're part of the 8th House crew. That's why my co-host is Archangel Michael, brother. Okay? In the flesh, baby. Okay? And that's what we're doing here. We're aligning our chakras. So I don't know why this thing is true tell you. But whatever. We don't care, because we're going to continue to align our chakras. What's in there anyway? Doesn't tell me what crystals are in there. But whatever, who cares? But there is crystals in there, though. There's crystals in the Archangel Michael spray, too. Yes, there is. Yes, we're protected. They didn't want you to know about this protection that we have here. They want you to be scared of stuff. They want you to be a scaredy cat. Well, I tell you, nothing to be scared for. Nothing to be scared of. Can't do nothing. Come on. Bring it. Bring it. Okay, take your best. You took your best shot. They already took their best shot. They did. So now there's nothing. What else can you do? If you took your best shot, couldn't take us out, what the fuck else are you gonna do? Time for you. I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna bow down. Okay? Doesn't matter. When, how, go ahead. See, these people, they gotta live life having to be, pretend everything's okay. They gotta put on, this is the way they gotta live their life. You, on the other hand, you don't have to bow down to nobody. You never sold your soul to nobody. You still got yours, okay? You're still strong, and that's why you're gonna be rewarded. You're gonna be rewarded. You're gonna be seen as somebody who didn't have to sell their soul. That's why these other people hate you, because they had to sell their soul to get whatever they had. Not you. Not you. Actually, you're going to be buying. You're actually going to take all these souls from this devil, okay? And maybe you'll give it back to them. Let them earn it. That's what they want now. They want their souls back. Okay, we'll earn it. We got them. They're in a box. Right back here. We don't want them. Fuck, we want them for. Worthless. They're worthless to us. You want them back? You can earn them. To us, we don't care what happens to them. Actually, we throw them in the trash. We don't give a fuck. That's all they are, is trash. That's all you are, is trash. Anybody who sold your soul. Anybody that was willing to do anything for money, for this devil, you gotta look in the mirror, my friends. Okay, you ain't coming around here. You don't scare nobody. Alright, so let's get going. Let's see what we're working with here. Enough of the, whatever it is. Right, Cat Tom said, yeah, enough's enough. He said, you talk too much sometimes. I said, yep, you're right. Give me an open hand smack, kick me in my ass, and tell me to shut the fuck up. And that's what Archangel Michael just told me, and that's what the cat said too. Alright, so let's get going. What's in your energy? What's in here, God? Please and thank you for our magical gangster, the magical gangsters out there. The ones who've seen it all, they've done it all, they've been through it all. You know the ones. Let's get going. Please and thank you. All right, so here you go. You got this Four of Pentacles here. So you know somebody was trying to steal. Somebody was trying to be stingy. This is all about money, like I told you. They put all about money. They didn't care about love. They didn't care about nothing. They just wanted the money. And you said, good, we're going to bury you with it now. Good, enjoy it. They can't even enjoy it. That's the best part. Okay, you may be holding on to something too tightly, we tell these people. Whether it's material possessions or emotional attachments. You're holding on somewhere. When you hold on too tight, okay, usually things happen. Usually things blow up in your face. I release my attachment to material possessions and trust in the abundance of the universe. That's what these people need to do. Trust in the abundance in the universe and stop thinking that there's not enough to go around, that they got to have it all. They want to hoard. That's what they want to do. They want to hoard all the money, okay, and then keep you away from it. All right? It just to make sure you don't have it. Like, this is like, and there's plenty to go around for everybody. Everybody could have plenty abundant, okay, but these people are trying intentionally to keep it all away from you. Ain't that something? Okay, you know what we have to say to them? You're finished. That's what we have to say to you, because you never seen us coming back like this. You never seen us this strong. You never knew what you were dealing with. You did know what you were dealing with. You just didn't want us to know who we were. Okay, but now we know what you're all about. We always knew this. We never liked you anyway. We never fucking liked any of you anyway. Who the fuck are you in the first place? Who the fuck were you ever? That's what we have to tell these people. That's what we tell this karmic energy. Who the fuck are you? You want to know who we are? Okay, because we're the Knight of Swords, okay? That's us. Action-orientated, ambitious, driven to succeed. You are driven by your ambitions or willing to take risks to achieve your goals. Yes, you are. Okay, act with speed and precision. Okay, you are. You're you have that surgical precision. Your timing is surgically precise. Okay, it's like, how do you do it? How do you do it? Everybody wants to. How the fuck do you do it? Well, we're a chosen earth angel, that's how. Okay, God handles all that for us. We have a lot of protection over here. They think it's a joke. They think like you're being funny or something. People still think it's just a fucking joke or something. Brother, this ain't no joke. Okay, it's over for these people. It's over for them. We're taking over now. If you can't, and if you don't like it, then come stop me. I encourage you, please, stop me. The aliens are here, that's for sure. Okay, because Page of Cups, here's the thing now. You keep getting intuitive messages. You're going to keep getting these creative opportunities. You're just coming off very lovely. You're a very lovely, generous person. Okay, you were tapping into your intuition and creativity to express your emotions and connect with others. You came to hell and just fucking turned it on its head. Okay, that's what you really did here. You came to hell and you turned it on its head. They can't step to you. They don't even. Oh, man. You know why they can't step to you? Because you're just Nine of Pentacles. You don't need nobody. They needed you to need them. Okay, these demons, these devils. They needed you to need them. That's why they always wanted to collect all the money so you would have to, because they knew this is a world where you had to, go do whatever. So they had you almost as a slave. Okay, if you think about it. Because all these demons, they ran the world with the money and everything. But now you're going to make it seem like we don't need you. We don't care. See, we know they can't enjoy the stuff. So go ahead. Make it like you think that we're like missing something. We're not missing nothing. You're not missing nothing, we tell you. Okay, these people, they're worthless. All they do is pay attention to you anyway. Okay, so they're not living it up. Go ahead, get married, have a good time, enjoy yourselves. We know you're miserable. Okay, we know you have achieved a level of financial stability that allows you to enjoy the finer things in life and pursue your passions. And you ain't got to worry about nothing. You put your head on that pillow, you go right to bed. You wake up. See, we didn't do nothing wrong. We didn't take no bribes. We didn't steal. We didn't hurt nobody. You did. That's why your careers are going to be over. Whatever you built with this energy, it's going to be taken. It's going to be broken down. And you're going to have to really... You're gonna have to really buck it up a little bit, okay? Buck down. You're not gonna have everything that you had. You're gonna learn, okay? You're gonna learn what to be grateful for. See, we've been through it. We know what it's like not to have nothing. We know. They don't. They will though. Okay, why? Because Seven of Cups. They wanted to create all these illusions, these confusion. They wanted to make it like, you were an option, not even an option, okay? They just wanted confusion. This is all this comes down to. If the more confusion, they figure you would never figure this out. You are being called to distinguish between reality and illusion, to focus on what truly matters. That's what you did. I focus on clarity and discernment. Yes, you are. That's why you're this Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Swords energy, okay, with this Page of Cups. So these people, they want to take from you, they want to cause all this confusion, these illusions. They're all shattering now. And now they're being seen for what they are, and you're being seen for who you are. And that is, as a sexy-ass Queen of Wands. See, they wanted to use this energy against you. They wanted to take this energy from you in the worst way, because they knew that this was a very strong energy for you, Queen of Wands. Okay, because you're very confident. They didn't want you to be confident. They wanted you to be, at best meek. Okay, they didn't want you to feel like, they want you to be scared. You're like, I ain't scared of nothing, motherfucker. That's what you told the guy. You gave him an open hand smack. You kicked him in his ass. You said, get the fuck out of here. You said, you ain't nobody. That's what you told him. Okay, you're a natural leader who inspires others with your vision and creativity. You are a natural leader that inspires others with your vision and creativity. Yes, you do. I am confident and charismatic. I am confident and charismatic. Yes, we are. Okay, and you prove it day in and day out, you told the guy, remember? And then you kicked him in his ass again. Gave him another open hand. You said, don't ever in your motherfucking life come at me with a gun. Or don't ever in your motherfucking life come at me with a knife. When I have a gun. I forget what I was saying. I was trying to do a rap thing there. Was it? Now I blew my fucking candle out now. Look at this shit. I play game, talk stupid shit. What happens? My candle goes out. I'll get out of the way now. Out of the way. Alright, so what's in your energy here? What are we working with? What do we got here? God, please and thank you. Let's get a little confirmation, clarify, or actually let's elaborate further. Let's see what's happening here. You're the sexy Queen of Wands with these intuitive messages, creative opportunities. Okay, these people, they want to create options, illusions, but you shattered those. You broke through that fucking thing. There's nothing they could do because they want to steal. They're being seen. They're thieves. They did this all for money, and they didn't even care how you felt about it. They were making it like you did this. You did this, they said. But no, they wished this on you. They did. And now it's going to come back to them. Let's see if you can handle it, we tell them. Can you handle it? So I'll probably do a double header today. I might hit you with 2. Yeah, I'll give you 2. I'll give you 2. You want 2 today? I'll give you 2. I'll give you a double header, back to back. I might even do that with the members. I might go crazy today, but I'm off, so I have time to do stuff. I'll have time. Yes, I do. So, what is it? What do we need to know here? Let's get started. Enough of the small talk. Enough of this bullshit I've been saying. Let's get going. God, please and thank you. All right. So right off the bat, we know what you're doing here. You're building this foundation on this Ten of Cups. This is you. That's what you're doing. You've been doing this because you know it's going to create the abundance. You didn't have to skip this step. You didn't skip this step. These people, they wanted to skip the step because they knew they could not feel the love that you are. They could not create this. You are surrounded by love, joy, and emotional fulfillment. These people could not do this. Okay, and your family and community are supportive. See, people don't even care. People hate these people. They're mean people. They're angry. They're a group of fucking, witches and warlocks. This is a mean family. All they care about is money. They all hate each other. We know what you are. Come on, who the fuck you think you're dealing with? You're finished. Your days are numbered. We already know. We already got the evidence. Okay, so you want to go down the hard way or the easy way? Come on, stop it, please. We got everything. All right, I am grateful for the love and joy in my life. Yes, we are. Are you? Have you ever been? No. Okay, because look, Knight of Cups. We are because we're chivalrous. Okay, romantic, charming. You are. You focus on this love. That's what matters to you. Okay, the love matters to you. You know everything else is secondary behind this. It's just the way it is. I mean, that's the way we are. And if you don't like it, then come do something. They don't want you to be focused on the love. They want you to focus on all the other bullshit. Okay, because that's how they stay in control. But you focus on what they can't create. This is what your counterpart sees. They cannot feel. See, people don't remember what you have. They remember how you made them feel. And your counterpart remembers how you made them feel. And that's what's coming to them. They're very nostalgic towards you right now. So we got this Ten of Cups here. Nice. So what else is it? What's going to happen with this, though? I mean, obviously everything's going to work out. Everything's going to, work out perfect for you. Of course it is. Okay, and then why is that going to happen? Because you have this Page of Pentacles energy. Because you're going to make it happen. You're manifesting this. You're not going to think negative. You're only going to think positive. You are beginning a new venture or project and are eager to learn and explore all that has to offer. I open and eager to learn new skills and take on new opportunities. Sure you are. You might as well be. I mean, you're the best. I mean, they tried to say you were nothing. They tried to say you were a fucking jerk off, basically. Like that you couldn't be trusted. But you showed all these characters were lying. The reason why they were lying is because they were threatened by you. They knew you saw what they were. And the only way they felt that they could stay in control is by eliminating you. And you survived it. And now they're being seen as people that did this. And the reason why they did it, their motives are all going to be out. Why'd you take the bribe? You were supposed to serve and protect. You're supposed to be this honorable person. What happened here? You fucked up. You took that. You listened. You wanted to fit in too hard. See, we don't give a fuck. We don't want to fit in. We don't give a fuck who you are, who you know, who you think you know. Okay, because we don't give a fuck. You can't do nothing anyway. You're nothing. We have spiritual authority over you. The fact that we have spiritual authority over you tells us that we can do anything the fuck we want with you, okay? Especially when you did all these crazy things, okay? We are your karma. Yes, we are. And you're going to have to deal with this, okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to make all these people just fucking... That's what you're going to do. You're going to treat them all like fucking jerk-offs. Make them be your fucking gophers. Say, you make them run. Do all your fucking jerk-off stuff. It's either going to be that or they go to jail or fucking hell. So I think they'll gladly pick that for you. Why? Because they know you're a magical gangstar. People like to be gophers for magical gangstars, okay? You're a gangsta magician. We got gophers everywhere. We make them go do it. Gopher, go get me what I need. We tell these fucking demons, go get it for us. You don't want no problems, we tell them. All right, they run. They want to do it, though. Here's the thing. These people, they want to do it. They are thrilled to fucking do this for you. Because now they know they're fucked. It was funny when you didn't know nothing. But now that you know, what else are they going to say? What are they going to do? They're going to come in here and tell you, convince you that you're not this? Is that what you think? Okay, because you have the tools you need to succeed, so believe in yourself and take action. You got all them tools. Okay, I have the power to manifest my desires, this magician told me to tell you. And yes, you do. Alright, so you're manifesting here, this Page of Pentacles, this Ten of Cups, Page of Pentacles, magician energy. It's exactly what it is, exactly who you are. So what else is it? What else do we need to know here? Is there anything, challenging this? Okay, no, it looks like, because look, you got this Fool energy here. Okay, you're pure and innocent. This is a new beginning. These people can't get to you. They can't stop you. That means you cleared this. Okay, a fresh start, new beginnings, and taking risks. You don't give a fuck. You'll do whatever you got to do here. They want, see, they needed you. They didn't want you to have nothing. Okay, so you really have nothing to lose in this situation. They have everything to lose, though. They made it like this. You are being called to step outside of your comfort zone and embrace the unknown, because nobody could do nothing to you. Nobody could hurt you. You're the best. I'm telling you, listen, come on. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. And eventually people are going to start believing it, okay? Because they know that you're this pure and innocent star here. They know that. They know you're the gang star of the show. You show it. They can't say it's not true. See, they want to say that you were, fake. So then you said, okay, so how the fuck could somebody be fake 24 hours a day for years? I mean, that don't sound fake to me. That seems like they can't get you, okay? Because they watch and they're waiting for you to snap. They're waiting for you to do something because they're doing a lot of crazy stuff. But you keep sending it back. And then they're wondering why all this craziness happened around them. They just think you're doing forbidden magic. They don't even know. It's just... They're very stupid. Demons are very stupid individuals. They're easy to trick. That's what you have to understand. They're very easy. See, we know that we have the demon now. Okay, so we know how to trick them. We played our own tricks on them. Yes, we do, and they hate it for it. Now they're gophers. You're our gopher, demon. Okay, you know why? It's either you be our gopher or you get this Ten of Swords, painful ending. You pick, okay, because it doesn't really make a difference. Because I'm saying you can't get rid of all these people, okay, but these spirits, they will have to go, okay. You are casting these spirits out of these people, whatever they are. It's not really who they were. It was just the spirits that were able to, take these people. They weren't able to get to you. You didn't sell your soul like these people did, okay. They got whatever little stupidness they got out of this, and now they're going to learn their lesson that wasn't a good idea. And you know who's the teacher? You're that teacher, okay? Why? Because you're this Nine of Pentacles. Because you don't need anybody. You did this all by yourself. We already seen that at the beginning. I mean, you don't need anybody. That's why this this Ten of Swords is here. This is because they needed you to need them. But you're too pure and innocent. You're too manifesting, and you build your foundation on this Ten of Cups, and you're the gangstar magician of this show. So what else is it that has to happen here, though? So we got this painful ending. I mean, you got a lot of, people. They have ultimatums are being, written here for people. Okay, you want to stick around. You want to live your life. You don't want to be humiliated. You're gonna have to do what we ask. You're gonna have to do what we tell you. Not ask, tell you. Okay, why? Because Eight of Cups. You're getting abandoned. You're being seen as a disappointment, karmic energy. You didn't come through on your promises. Okay, you couldn't do what you said you were gonna do. You couldn't defeat us. You couldn't beat us. This devil came in himself. This is how much this devil knew. Okay, they knew that you were such a threat to them that they literally came out themselves. Okay, it was like they couldn't count on anybody else to take you out, so they had to come out themselves. See, the Baal movement. He was too scared. He wouldn't come against you. Asmodeus, they sent you, took him right out. Okay, that wasn't even a problem. Knocked him right the fuck out. Now nobody else had any. So the devil was put in a situation where it's like, well, I'll do it then. I'll show you. And then he tried, and you knocked him right down. And he's like, he wishes he never tried now. Now he's wishing he never went against you. Okay, because they know you're this Queen of Swords. Okay, they made you become this way. They made you get these boundaries. This is what happens, okay? These boundaries is why you became all this, okay? Because if you didn't have these boundaries, or you didn't have your energy sealed, these people would continue to attack you. You'd still be miserable. You wouldn't be listening. You wouldn't know what you're doing. You wouldn't be able to focus. You wouldn't be able to do what you're doing, okay? And this is why these people know, because they're the ones who look fucking gray. You're the one who's shining bright like a diamond now. Because they're an Eight of Cups. They're getting abandoned here. Abandoned ship. So what else do we need to know about this, though? I mean, it's like, we know you're pure and innocent. We know you're a manifester. We know you're building your foundation. So these people that are getting abandoned, and this Ten of Swords, what do we need to know about this? Okay, so this is going to be dealing with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is a disappointment. They're being left behind. Now we know. So that makes a lot of sense now, because this is what they said you were. They said you were Queen of Pentacles in reverse to the T. That's what they said. They said that you were selfish. They said you were fucking jealous. You were insecure. They said you were greedy, materialistic, that you were a gold digger, that you were intolerant, that you were like a racist, that you were self-absorbed, all you cared about was yourself, that you were envious. This is what they said, though. Okay, and nobody, felt that, they wanted to look into it. They just accepted that as what it was. Okay, they thought that was what it was. They went to your counterpart. They made them that, to go away from you because, you're no good. But now whoever they recommended is being seen this way. You're not being seen as a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You're being seen as a Nine of Pentacles. You don't need nobody. That actually would help you. Thank you. We thank you, karmic energy. Fruit baskets, send them all the time. Send it to them. All right. Make sure you get the quarter two, earnings for the fruit baskets. Thanks, appreciate you. Okay, because here's the thing: we have this Page of Swords energy. So you having this thirst for knowledge, okay, finding new ways to communicate, is why this Queen of Pentacles reverse is being seen as an Eight of Cups, and there's a painful ending here for them. That's why. Hey, listen, these people put you on center stage. They made you have to perform. Okay, you weren't ready either, but you nailed it. You nailed it. And now they don't know what else to say, what else to do with you. They gotta bow down. You are gonna bow. We will make you bow down. One way or another, it's gonna happen. So, when is this gonna happen? We got this Queen of Pentacles. We're gonna bring them to us. We want them to bow down in reverse. Come bow down. Okay, because we know this person's a magician in reverse. They're a one-trick pony. And all these one-trick ponies out there that thought that they were big shots. Okay, because they had some information that we didn't know about. Now, they're going to have to bow down because we see through you. You can't do anything. Nobody's scared of you. Nobody cares. Come on over. Come do something. Come set us. Do whatever you can't do. We're not scared. Okay, we don't even focus on you. We don't even care what happens to you. We already know what's going to happen to you. You're going to rot away. Okay, we're just going to fucking keep going on what we're doing. And we're never going to remember you. That's what's happening to you. That's what's going to happen. That's why you're rotting away right now. That's why you're sitting there. Yes, it is. Okay, because here's the thing. We're the one who brings the fun. We are the sun. We know how to stay positive. You don't. You give up. That's what you are. You're a coward. You always have been. You always will be. Karmic energy. You don't know how to do things. You don't know how to carry yourself right. You think you're something. You're entitled. And you want to project on the people. You want to think like, you knew something. Yeah, we taught you, right? We taught you something, didn't we? Now you know. Now you know something after dealing with us. So what's this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this Magician in reverse energy, this fucking fraud? This is what this is, a fucking illusion, a fraud. Fat fraud. Okay, you're going to go down because the alligator's coming to get you, I tell you. Okay, and that's why this Ace of Wands is here. Okay, because the urge to create you have. You're an inspiration. You're an inspiration to people. People see if you're not scared, then what the fuck are they scared about? Okay, and this is what this keeps going with. Okay, people see how you carry yourself, and they start carrying themselves this way. And then people don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to deal with it. And it becomes overwhelming, and it takes them over. And they all get taken over. So we could do this the easy way or the hard way. Okay, because Eight of Pentacles, we're going to keep mastering our craft. We're going to keep sharpening our skill. We're going to keep getting better and better and better. Imagine yourself, remember where you were 1 year ago. Remember where you were 2 years ago. Remember, now imagine where you're going to be another year from now. Where you're at now, where you'll be another year from now. How fast you're growing. Okay, where do you think? You're going to be fucking, these people, you're not even going to remember this fucking stuff. You're not even going to remember these people. Because they're done. They're being eclipsed. We're off demon time here. Ten of Swords is here. So what else is we need to know? I think I'm going really long here. I'm going to have to go to another deck. Okay, so look. 4 of Cups in reverse. So you're not rejected. So somebody's suddenly where they want to choose happiness. They see this 10 of Cups here. Okay, they're walking away from this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, they want to be around you, 3 of Cups, because they see it's a celebration. They see people happy. They see good times. They see how you handle it. They feel safe. They know you can protect them. They know that these demons are no threat to them now. Nobody wants to listen. These people, because they're showing how they're acting towards you, okay? These people are not acting cool and calm and collect. They're running around like fucking chickens with their heads off, trying to find a way to defeat you, and they can't. That's why they don't show up. That's why you don't see them, because they're no match for you. They know you got them. They know it. You're not rejected. You're going to show these people exactly who and what you're all about. Okay, and that's why having this Page of Cups energy, because you keep getting these intuitive messages. All right, you keep getting these creative opportunities will be coming. New loves here. You're a Queen of Cups. This is what you're all about. You know, that's what they want to attack. They want to attack you. Okay, like I said, you're a Queen of Cups. That's what you're all about. Right here, you know I wasn't even looking at that. In my hand, you're a Queen of Cups. That's what you're all about. Page of Cups. Building this 10 of Cups. Sexy as hell, too. So, it's going to be the end here, and I'm going to get to a new deck. Love it. Queen of Cups, you are. Love it. Okay, and you know what? You know who don't love what? This 2 of Cups in reverse. That's what this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is into. Okay, that's what they're done. I mean, this is what they thought were going to come in. They thought they were going to recreate this 10 of Cups. Okay, but now they're being seen as a disappointment because they couldn't get the job done. They couldn't cut the mustard. They're being seen as a magician in reverse. Okay, and they have a painful ending to look forward to because you're not rejected. Okay, and now 9 of Swords are all anxious and depressed, sitting in the bed, knowing they're fucked, waiting for this painful ending to come. Hey, You did it. We didn't do it. You did it. Thank you. Fruit baskets. Keep them coming. Killing it with the second quarter. Best ever, they said. Sending fruit baskets like crazy. Sending all these shitty ass mothers. They all, you know, we like to send shitty mothers fruit baskets. Okay? Tell them to stick it up their fucking ass. Because you're supposed to protect us. And what you do? What you do? You sold us out. And now you're going to be dealt with accordingly. You sold us out to these Emperor reverses to keep yourself strong. And keep us weak. Ain't that something? And now they want to fucking act like it's not fair. Now it's not fair. Yeah, we'll show you what's fair. So why don't we elaborate here? Why don't we see what's going to happen now? We already know there's a painful ending here. We already see you as this. You're just the best. You really are. I mean, I can't. Nobody's ever going to be able to take this from him. I mean, what are they going to say? What are they going to do? How are they going to put a stop? How are they going to make you not be seen? These people, they got to start asking themselves these questions. Start asking yourself these questions, because we know you watch. We know you see this. We know you know. We know you see things. See, that's their thing. Make them not think anybody watched them. Make them like nobody. Listen, we know you have nothing else. We know you're worthless. We know what the fuck you are. We always did. We always know you're a fucking troll. You're a worthless motherfucker. We know it. And everybody else knows it too. Your money don't work no more. Nobody cares. Nobody's impressed. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Remember that. Remember that. Because that's who we are. Okay? Just get that through your fucking head. And they made you this way. That's what it comes down to. They made you this way. So that's why we don't even have it. We actually have a soft spot for these people. Think about it. They made you like this. Their hatred, their jealousy, their envy, these projections made you into this, who you are right now, who you're going to become. And you're gonna love who you become. Yes, you are. You're gonna love how it feels. So, what do we need to know here, guys? Let's get a little confirmation, clarification, and then we'll call it. But like I said, I'll give you 2 today. When I give you 2, I'll give you a double header. So I love you. I kind of slacked the last 2 days, but you were thinking about it. You're like, what the fuck's going on? Something must be going on. And I knew that these fucking demons, they thought that this was a benefit. Oh, you didn't post for 2 days. Wow. They must think whatever they're doing is working, but no, we're going to send it right back to you. So let's get going. Okay, and now look at them. 5 of Cups. Look at them. They're all depressed. They're all in grief. They're in this 2 of Cups in reverse, being seen as an 8 of Cups. That's what this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Big disappointment. I mean, I don't know what they thought. They really thought this was going to last forever. This could have if you didn't come back, though. I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't have lasted forever, but they would have been stayed in control if you died, I guess. But that just didn't happen. Or stayed weak, or stayed whatever. Okay? Because remember, you are this Empress. I just told you. That's who you are. That's who you always have been. That's who you always will be. Nobody's going to take it from you. Now they're all depressed about that. So what else do we need to know, though? I mean, you got to tell me a little bit more here, please. Okay, and we knew you were this Page of Cups. These characters, they're Page of Cups in reverses. Very emotionally immature, though. This is somebody who likes to flatter people. It's a flatterer. Okay, they'll come tell you what you want to hear. They're very selfish. There's a reason why they do what they do. They're irrational. It's an immature person, emotionally immature person to the T. Because they don't know what love is. And they thought that they could just do whatever this is, thinking that this is like okay or something. Ruin your love life. And they thought it was so funny. They thought it was so funny. They were laughing. They were having such a good time. They were fucking laughing. They were laughing so hard. High-fiving. Okay, but here's the thing. You're going to get this Ace of Pentacles, though. You're getting the financial opportunity as this 9 of Pentacles because they allowed you to prove that you're a 9 of Pentacles. You didn't even have to say anything. Your actions showed it. That's why you're not rejected, Four of Cups. That's why somebody suddenly where they want to choose happiness. Very enthusiastic about this Ten of Cups joining you. They see you as pure and innocent. That's where you really got to go. You're pure and innocent because you never went bad here. You never did anything that was, that would jeopardize your purity. It's the truth. That's why they hated you, because you wouldn't give it up. You would not be that person. You were not going to take it, okay, for these people, for your wishes. You said, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. And what did they do? They just kept attacking. They said, well, you don't want to do it, then we're going to take you down then. Okay, and they thought they were. They thought they have. They thought they would. But they couldn't. They couldn't, and they showed you just how strong you are. This is how only way you would have known who you are is by all these attacks. Why else would all these characters be attacking you? How else would you have figured this out? You had all these characters trying to keep you fucking, putting stuff in your food, fucking trying to fucking make you not be able to focus, keep your brain clouded, and then they were taking your energy, siphoning it, giving it to other people. People were building with it, and it's like, you should be so angry about this, like, you should be so mad. That's what they think. This is why this AI, they don't understand why you're not acting, because their brain is supposed to be angry about this, but you're not. You're thankful. We're thankful. Look what you made us. Thanks. You're the best. That's what we tell them. That's what kills them. Because they know you don't care. You laugh them off. This is the fastest way to destroy a demon. Laughing them off. Get out of here, you fucking jerk off. You ain't nothing. They know that you make them see. The more you do this, the worse it gets for them. Because other people watch. They ain't the only ones. See this devil? Other people are watching him. Seeing how he responds. And they're seeing how you respond. They're seeing how you're defeating him. So what do you think's going to happen? You think people are... Of course, that's why they want to be a gopher now. Okay? Because look, these illusions that this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, whatever this Magician in reverse, whatever they were weaving up, whatever it is, whatever they tried to act like they were, they're not being seen that way anymore. They're being seen as Five of Cups, Page of Cups in reverse. I mean, that's why this Eight of Cups is here. That's what this Ten of Swords is here for. Two of Cups in reverse. This is what they tried to say that you were going to bring to the table for your counterpart. This is why your counterpart walked away. Okay, because they thought these people made it like they were helping them. This is people around them that have been around them for 30 years. Fucking their mother, their fucking colleagues, best friends, fucking just people that was been feeding off of them, that knew that you weren't going to let people feed on them anymore. And they said, no, we got to get rid of this person. They said, created all these illusions. Now they're being shattered, and now they're all in the Five of Cups because this page is emotional. That was emotionally mature. They should have been happy if they were a real friend or a real family. They should have been happy because they knew how happy you made this person. Okay, they knew how happy you made this King of Pentacles, but you still have it, so it doesn't make a difference. Now this King of Pentacles sees you even stronger. They're more and more fucking in love with you. So it's like, who cares? Everything worked out the way it's supposed to. You got to look at it that way. You got to look at it. We don't pay attention to we don't focus on the negatives. We focus on the positives. Okay, that's why Six of Swords, you're leaving it all behind. Okay, you're gone. You say, come on, let's go. I got my 6 swords. I got a bag. I'm out of here. Goodbye. And now these people are like trying to chase. Come on, no, let us go. Now they want to come. But they said you were worthless before. You were a kook. You were not. Now they want to come with you now. Now they care what you do. Ain't that something? Now they care because they don't have your energy now. Now they're going to be the ones, 10 of Wands, carrying the burden. Not you. You left it behind. Why would you carry? Look, you're not carrying nothing here. You said, left all this burden behind you. 6 of Swords, 10 of Wands. They can handle that. You created it. They created it. Not you. That's why there's a painful ending here. That's why they're being left behind. So move from your problems and be mindful what you take. We're not going to take no baggage with us. We don't have any baggage. That's where it is. You have no baggage. Whatever happened to you before, you don't care. You're done. You already overcame it. Nobody could step to you. So what else is it we need to know, though? I mean, these illusions cause a lot of regret here, making people seem emotionally immature after you walked away with the 6 of Swords. All right. And where'd you walk away? You just went in this hermit energy. That's all you do. That's all you are. It's where you are. You don't mind being there. Okay. It's not the end of the world. I mean, yes. Do you want to be, you know, in a twin flame relationship? Do you want to be in a soulmate relationship? Sure you do. But you got to go through all this bullshit. And how did you get there? It's by going to hermit energy. You had to become who you are now. You were not who this was when this first started. You were not this person. So it's hard to look at it, you know, should you be angry with these people? Should you? Should you be angry with your counterpart? Sure you should. Sure you're entitled to it. But look how much you got out of this. Look what you became. Look what you learned. I don't think it's worth being mad about. I'm not saying go be with these people, but it's like, you know, they know, you know what they are, and they know they can't do nothing. That's why they want to be your gopher. Okay? And this King of Swords here, they see everything, and they've seen enough. Okay? And that's why these people, you're not rejected. You're not rejected. You don't care who comes, you don't care who goes. You got the Six of Swords, you got your bag, you're out of here. You got your little raft, and you'll build, because you know you're a manifester. You don't need anything from any of these people. They want you to, see, listen, they already stole from you. So what they want to do to keep getting your energy is by you keep going back and like trying to find out what they took, find out what you blah, 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 wanted, like, and focus on that. That's how they keep your energy going. You're just like, listen, you know what? Go ahead, keep the fucking thing. We're going to go get new stuff. We're going to make all new stuff. We don't care what you have. Don't matter to us. We don't give a fuck because we know what we're capable of. We just need the blockages going. They can't block you no more. Now they're sitting there, and they're like, what do we do? They don't give a fuck. And that's why you're going to bury them with it. They're going to get buried with what they took from you, okay? Because seven of Pentacles, you have a long-term view. They're not in it, okay? They're gone. You're too hardworking, okay? You're not going to stop. Nobody's going to come in here and change the way you work. Nobody's going to make you weak. They can't. You got too much knowledge now of what this is, especially on a spiritual level. Especially now that you protect yourself. That's what I'm saying, guys. You got to protect yourself. This isn't a joke. This ain't like a fucking joke. Okay? You went through enough now. All right? So now you're going to start believing in yourself and believing in me, or go. Because we don't want anybody else that's not going to be believing in themselves anymore. We don't want that around. That's part of the 8th house crew. That's what it has to be. You have to believe in yourself. All right? Because these are not a match for you. These people are not fucking any match. They cannot fuck with you. All life's answers are within you, the Hermit told me to tell you. Okay, now 4 of Cups, you're rejecting whatever is not serving your highest good. That's why your 6 of Swords leaving this all behind. You're not going to be around no Page of Cups in reverse people, emotionally immature people like this. They're creating illusions. That's why they're all in regret now. Jerk-offs. Fuck does stuff like this. Jealous, rotten motherfuckers, dude. That's for sure. That's what they are. Jealous, rotten motherfuckers you are. You thought you were better than us, didn't you? Okay, you thought 7 of Swords by betraying us that was going to get you something. All it did was get you a one-way trip all the way back to hell to never be seen or heard from again. That's all it got you. Because whatever you got from it before, that's gone. Whatever respect you got in the past, that's in the past. It's just like whatever happened to us, it's in the past. It's all done. We don't focus on the past. We focus on what's going to happen right now and what's happening down the road, brother. And we already know. We're creating it right now in this present. That is why it's such a gift to be here. Okay, and you're rejecting whatever doesn't serve your highest good. So what else do we need to know, though? I mean, it's like, all right, we know you're dealing with this queen. This is a fucking destiny swap or somebody who wanted to be you. They knew you were a good chosen earth angel. They somehow wanted to somehow get in your energy. They just thought that they were going to be able to do this. They weren't chosen. It's like somebody trying to fucking sneak on in there and take your spot. But there's so many of this habits. This is why so many people are going through so many same things, because it's just what it is. It's energy. Okay, they don't have an urge to create Ace of Wands in reverse. This is just a fraud. This is a gold digger. They're not an inspiration. It's a false start. This person's being canceled. That's what's happening. They're being canceled. They can't survive this. They know what they did. That's why they're just gonna be put in fucking jail forever. They have to be. Or they're gonna unalive themselves. There's just no other ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're being seen in the worst way right now. Okay, and you Three of Wands continue to build. Still blooming. It's your garden is fucking showing very much signs of life here. A lot. There's a lot of life going on with you. And you're rejecting. You're not focused on anything. You know, don't let your focus close you to new ideas. You're not focused on bullshit. You're focused on all new stuff here. That's why you're just fooled. Okay, and that's why Four of Swords, you're resting and relaxing. That's all you ever do. That's what you are. You're this hermit who rests and relax. Become the best version of yourself. Take time out, answers will come. All life's answers are within you. Move on from problems and be mindful what you take with you. Focus on the positives. You don't focus on the negatives. There's no reason to. What is focusing on the negatives do for you? All it does is keep creating more. That's why things continue to get worse. But when you're just like, we don't care, we don't focus on that, thank you, you made us the best version of yourself, see you later, goodbye, reject it, Eight of Cups, abandon them, leave them behind, Six of Swords. What do you think's going to happen? They're going to chase you. It's all about the energy. You got to learn how to use this energy. You got to learn how to be this temperance energy, how to be balanced, okay? Because you're not going to roll around the mud with these people. They need your response. They need your reaction. That's why no reaction is my reaction of choice. That should be your reaction of choice, okay? Because no response is a powerful response. They need you to see. What they need is to say they need you to start asking questions. They need you to start investigating, doing this and doing that. And then they're just, that's preposterous. We never would do anything like that. That's not real. But now they're saying you're doing stuff to them. So if they're saying that wasn't real, then what the fuck? But now people are seeing. So you had to be investigated. So you had to be watched. So by these people keep going and saying stuff, you were being watched. They saw you weren't doing anything. So then these people were like, all right, well, we got to watch these people. What are they talking about? So then they were watching those and they started seeing they were doing it and that you're not even doing it. So this is why they're losing their mind. There's no way out. You're done. You're rejected. Four of Cups. It's over. It's finished. The painful ending's here. Look at it. It's popped right out. These two cards. King of Pentacles is here. Okay? Your King of Pentacles is here. Okay? There is no more options, illusions, confusion. There's two cards split out. There is none. This is what they want to keep this King of Pentacles. They want them to be, indulgent. They want them to see you as an option. But now these illusions and things are getting rejected. You're the only option. Okay? And who's the one who's behind all this? This Emperor in reverse. So now you know. Head of the snake. Rotten motherfucker. That's what they wanted to turn this King of Pentacles into. Your King of Cups. They wanted to turn him into an Emperor in reverse. They couldn't do that because that's your counterparts. They're King of Cups. They want to love. They don't want to be like that. That's why they're going back to this King. They're continuing to solve issues in a practical way. They let these people play themselves. They knew what they were doing. This person's not stupid. You know they're not stupid. So if they hurt you, it had to be done that way. Don't blame them. Blame this Emperor in reverse. That's who did this. And that's what you need to see. You gotta be smart. Gotta be smart. They want you to fight with this person. This was designed this way. They're telling me that you know what the fuck's going on here. You always knew this. They said they telepathically communicated with you. You telepathically communicated with them, and you agreed to all this. You said that you trust them. That's what they said. All right, and like I said, Nine of Swords. This why this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is all anxious and depressed. But you're not rejected. You never were. Look at you. You're the best. So what's going to be the end here? Because this went a little longer than I anticipated. You're going to get a lot of Gangsta Magician today. I got a really early start today. So it's 3 o'clock in the morning right now. Okay, and look, this Emperor in reverse, they're in this Knight of Wands in reverse energy. Now they're very scared. Okay, they're coming off evil-minded, cruel, bigoted, careless. They're not coming off fearless or adventurous like you. They're being seen for what they really are. They use this High Priestess in reverse energy to groom people. They want this King of Pentacles to be groomed and become this Emperor in reverse. They wouldn't allow it. This Queen, they always knew this person was a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, but they loved the fact that the people around them all suggested this because they didn't want them around you, because they knew that you were making this person stronger, and this person knew it. They knew what they felt. Remember, I'm going to say it one more time. People don't remember what you had. They remember how you made them feel, and this person remembers how you made them feel, and it was really good, and they don't feel good right now, and you're leaving this behind. Why? And they're Six of Cups. They're nostalgic towards you. Like I just said, they remember how you made them feel. Six of Cups. But your Six of Swords leaving it behind. So this King of Pentacles has to step up and do something here. They got to that's all it comes down to. They got to beat this Emperor in reverse. They got to show. They got to expose them. Whether they lose everything or not. Okay, because look, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this Emperor in reverse, they feel like they're working alone. Okay, they don't have control of this King of Pentacles anymore. Okay, because this King of Pentacles at one time was able to be control of money. Okay, not saying they were a bad person. It's just they were able to be control of money. This is probably an earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, something like that. This is definitely what this person is. Probably a Taurus. Okay, but here's the thing. You're the one who brings the fun because you are the sun. And this Taurus, King of Pentacles, I always knew that. They loved you for that. They didn't want to do this to you. This hurt them. But you becoming this amazing is making this person has no choice but to become just like you. You're a shared energy. You need to remember that you're a shared energy. When one does really good, the other does really good. When one does bad, the other does bad. It's just what it comes down to. Or it could be vice versa, or it could be complete, but it's not going to happen that way, because that's why I always tell you, the best way to get a twin flame reunion is just to focus on yourself and become the best version. Show yourself all the love you can imagine. Be your biggest fan. Because then this person has no other option but to be your biggest fan, especially when you're the one who brings the fun. Okay, because you know why? Do you know why you're the one who brings the fun? You know why? You always were this person. You know why you always wanted to build your foundation? Because you had this 10 of Cups. That's why. Okay, that's what you do. That's what they wanted. They thought they could recreate this. They thought they were going to get your energy. They thought it was going to be simple to create this. It wasn't, okay? Because everything you've planned for has worked out. And now you're going to live happily ever after. You will. You are. Because you have to believe it. You could sit there and say, oh, yeah, no, I'm never. You could do that if you want. But I'm going to sit there and say, no, something amazing is going to happen today for me. I'm going to live happily ever after with my person. Okay? And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You're going to tell these people. Okay, that's what's going to happen, and it doesn't even have to be the same person. It's just going to be the energy. It's going to find you, because you're not going to let it not. You're not going to settle either. That's why 4 of Cups, you reject whatever doesn't serve your highest good. All right, so enough of that. I really was long-winded today. 53 minutes. So let's see. Let's get some angel oracles through the crystal of the day, and then I'll talk to you later. How about that? What else we got? What's some angel oracle information we need here? Some advice. All right, so you got 0303. All right, taking chances over here. All right, take a moment to observe the people around you, your environment, and your health. It's a gentle reminder to stay cautious and alert to prevent any future issues. You know who the fuck's good. You know who's for you and who's against you. Prioritize clear communication and maintain healthy boundaries to ensure your well-being. You're a Queen of Swords. You ain't got to worry about that. You're good to go. Okay, because 2222 says so. It's about feminine forces. See, this is what I said. This Emperor reverse. They use this high priestess or these feminine energies, made them, strong, and said the only way that they could stay strong is by keeping you down. So these people were not going to sacrifice themselves, but they ended. They did. They ended at the end of the day, they sacrificed themselves for you. While they want to sacrifice you, though, they sacrifice themselves. Ain't that something? While you have the strength to accomplish everything on your own, life is meant to be shared. That's what it is. You are this Nine of Pentacles. That's why you will have an Ace of Pentacles being brought to you by this King of Pentacles, because you are a Queen of Pentacles who doesn't need anybody, okay? That's what it comes down to. But like it says, you have the strength to accomplish everything on your own, but life's meant to be shared. That's why you're a shared energy. Why would you not want to be, partner with the right spirit, shared energy, okay, and together you'll become an unstoppable force. Honor your commitments and value the people around you. Avoid judgment and focus on listening to build meaningful connections. It's all going to happen for you. I need you to understand that, and please believe it. Okay, because now you got 33. We just saw 22. Okay, it's all about your social skills. Your social skills are the best. You really had the best social skills. You were really good. You're good with people. You're a good people person, you are. The challenges you're facing today will eventually fade away. It's going to go because you're not going to focus on them. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to stay positive. Okay, as your luck may soon take a turn for the better. It will, especially in June. Now is the time to harness your magnetic energy and inspiring personality. Just be mindful not to let your ego take control. Just be mindful not to let your ego take control. Remember what you went through. Remember where you came from. And that's why you're going to remain grateful. And it's going to keep coming. Okay. And that's why 1122 tells you that. Okay. Because there's a great shift here. Your social skills are creating a great shift. First, acknowledge the positive changes unfolding as a result of your hard work. Okay. Then open your mind to new possibilities and allow yourself to explore new avenues. Okay. Many positive shifts are on the horizon. The world around you is aligning with your attention, supporting your growth and dreams. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right. So let's do the crystal of the day. And I'm going to say it's green Aberdeen. That's what I'm going to say. Green Aberdeen. I'm going to say before it is, it's going to be green Aberdeen because that's the luckiest crystal of all. And the luck is with you. Says your luck's going to change, so there's going to be a lucky crystal coming out. That's for sure. I know it. Let's get it going. Let's get this green Aberdeen. I feel it. So I'm going to show you how being positive, what happens when you just completely believe that something's going to come out. It's going to happen. But it will happen. Green Aberdeen is coming out because that's what we want to come out. That's what we want. Okay, but here's the thing. It didn't. Okay, so Kunzite's here, but here it doesn't matter. Kunzite will do, because it's all about love, compassion, emotional healing. Because listen, here's the thing. Sometimes what you think's going to happen doesn't always happen, okay? You might have to go through something else. You might need some Kunzite before you get this green Aberdeen. Okay, Kunzite is a stone of emotion, opening and connecting the heart to the mind and stimulating a healing communion between the two. It encourages one to release walls built around the heart for protection and to be receptive to unconditional love. Maybe that's what you need to know instead. That might be a little bit more important now. It's all about the heart and third eye Kunzite. I have a Kunzite bracelet. It's expensive. Okay, Leo, Scorpio. I open my heart to give and receive unconditional love. I open my heart to give and receive unconditional love. I open my heart to give and receive unconditional love. Yes, you do. And that's why you're the best. And that's why I love you. And that's why you're here. And that's why you're an E-Tails crew member. And I thank you for being here. I thank all my new subscribers. I'm very grateful. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I will check you later, okay? Because, brother, we are that master healer. We are that clear quartz, okay? We will see you later. We'll see you today. We'll be all over the place today. So check you later. Bye.